Anything but Catholic. Spirituality, great. Religion, fine. Attending church, maybe. But why in the world would anyone become Catholic today? Isn't Catholicism a backward, intolerant, bigoted religion? Isn't it run by a pedophile priest and full of scandals? Doesn't it degrade women and LGBT people and obsess about sex? Isn't it plagued by pointless rules that stifle real faith? I was not raised a Catholic. Some of my friends must have been Catholic growing up, but I never knew it. I grew up in a Presbyterian church, which provided a warm community and great formation. Yet, like many young people, the life of faith never took root in me. This was almost certainly my fault, not the church's. As a teenager, I probably would have identified as spiritual but not religious. But then in college, at Florida State, while studying mechanical engineering, I fell in with a Methodist group on campus, which dramatically affected my faith. I found a deep, vibrant community that welcomed me in. They weren't afraid of hard questions, and they exposed me to the fascinating world of the Bible. I started praying on my own and began devouring books about God and faith and philosophy. But then, as a 20-year-old senior with a budding faith and on the cusp of graduating, getting married, and starting a new engineering job, I did something few people could fathom, something that didn't fit with all those other sensible decisions. I became a Catholic. To say friends and family were surprised would be a great understatement. Most were profoundly confused, and remain so. Though I've discussed it often, trying to explain what led me into the church, it's still hard for people to understand how a young man with an apparently well-functioning brain would not only look favorably on an institution such as the Catholic Church, but also actually choose to join it. It's been 8 years since I chose to become a Catholic. Interestingly, I've noted how different the reactions I usually get compares to the reactions that converts to other religions often receive. Admit you're exploring Buddhism, and you're greeted with wonder and encouragement. Reveal that you've become Jewish or Muslim, and you're treated with hushed reverence. Say you're dedicated to meditation or the power of positive thinking, and the good for you comments will stream out as if you've lost 60 pounds. Heck, share that you've just been baptized at a local non-denominational church and people will congratulate you on such a wonderful milestone. But admit you're becoming Catholic? Crickets and confusion. Choosing to be Catholic is provocative. It's countercultural. It's literally the opposite direction our culture is going. The Pew Research Center completed a massive national religious study surveying more than 30,000 Americans who found that exactly half, 50% of millennials, who were raised Catholic no longer call themselves Catholic today. That's massive attrition. Half of young Catholics have already left the church, with more likely following in the future. That explains why former Catholic continues to be one of America's largest religious groups.